All right, so we got a nice saute going. Number one, I like, this has actually heated up faster than my old Instant Pot on the saute department, so that makes me kind of happy.
It said on the box 70% faster.
Okay, so awesome. My daughter read the box and I did not. We've got onion and mushroom in here, and we are just gonna saute this until the onions become nice and translucent. And then we are going to prepare some carrots, and don't shake it. And we will put some carrots in there so that when we put our meat in there, that our meat is actually up off the bottom. And then well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'll be back. All right, so we are really starting to get some color. The one thing you need to remember about mushrooms is that mushrooms actually release their liquid. So you go from like kind of a dry pan with a little bit of olive oil and butter to like a really kind of wet pan, like you guys saw. And now we're starting to dry up again and fog up. So what we're going to do is we are going to put a little bit of some dry sherry in the bottom. Oh, trying to open that. Okay. Ooh, stinks. Yeah. Well, it's probably about a quarter of a cup, and really, I'm imparting flavor. Now, if you don't drink, that's totally fine. You do not have to put sherry in here. The only reason I keep the sherry around, actually, is for this purpose. Of course, it cooks off the alcohol by the time you're done with it, but again, don't feel like you need to use it. It just gives like a really nice flavor. All right, so our next step is we're gonna go ahead and put in about a cup of beef broth and just let that simmer, because then we're gonna put in our beautiful carrots that my daughter is preparing for us, and then we're gonna layer the pan. We'll be back. Picture. Okay, so what we've added in here is some beautiful thyme, and I also, you can't see it right now, but I do have some fresh rosemary in there. I have just a little roast that I have been wanting to use up, so you'll see like a small roast, but now I'm gonna add my biggin. This is our big roast.
Dang.
Yep. And we're gonna actually nestle it. If I can get it in there.
What does nestle mean?
Well, we want it in the liquid.
Oh,
okay.
So you want it to be able to suck up all the juice?
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is not so much. It's more. I think when people think about Instant Potting, they need to think about more like braising, but at a short period of time. So give me just a second. I need to wash my hands because I touched meat, raw meat.
Here's another view. Here's the pot. And then there's that. Whoops.
Okay, so we're gonna, did you wash that piece like I asked you to?
What piece?
I told you I need the...
Yeah, I left it. Oh wait, no.
You didn't? Okay.
Okay, we're putting on the lid now.
Okay. So, here's the meat button. Whoops. What's that do for us? It says 35 minutes, but I'm actually going to up this because my roast is actually a little frozen. I tried to set it out in time, but we all know that that's part of the beauty of an Instant Pot. Hold on just a second. Still makes all the same sounds as my old Instant Pot. So we're gonna go ahead and we've got, stop please. We've got our little steam thing. I'm gonna put it on, push it to the left. It says it's sealing, and we're gonna let that go. We're gonna let it build its steam. It is gonna hopefully hit us at 50 minutes. To cook everything, make it delicious, and then we'll do the unveiling later on. So this is my own recipe off the top of my head. I will have to type it out in the Comments. This is not a
The
recipe.
description.
Thank you. Not a recipe anybody else has made. If it is, it's probably just me trying to make my own recipe off of recipes other people have made. So the last thing that will have to happen is my husband will have to make some mashed potatoes. The beauty is once he opens this, if he adds just a little slurry of some cornstarch and water, he can make a nice gravy right in there. Once he removes the mushrooms and carrots and just
the
put
thyme.
right all that stuff, he'll just put it on saute and make a quick gravy.
But he doesn't know how to do that.
But we'll teach him, no problem. So happy Instant Potting. We'll be back with the final result.